Welcome to Omasi, where garden design meets timeless beauty and low-maintenance solutions. If you're looking for landscaping ideas that save time, water, and effort without compromising on charm, you're in the right place. In today's episode, we're exploring the top 10 rock garden ideas that can instantly elevate your outdoor space. These designs are perfect for a wide variety of American yards. From the sun-drenched deserts of Arizona to the lush slopes of the Midwest, each garden style we're about to show you uses rocks and stones not just as decoration, but as functional, beautiful elements that shape your space and your mood. So whether you're working with a small front yard, a sloped side garden, or a wide-open backyard, these ideas can help you transform your landscape into something stunning yet sustainable. Make sure to subscribe to Omasi. Give this video a thumbs up and let us know in the comments which rock garden style feels most you. Rock gardens offer a special kind of beauty, timeless, textured, and naturally elegant. Unlike lawns or traditional flower beds, they require very little upkeep. There's no mowing, no constant watering, and very few weeds. Many of the plants used in rock gardens are drought-tolerant or cold-hardy, which means you can spend less time worrying about climate and more time enjoying your space. Plus, the use of natural materials like gravel, boulders, river stones, and reclaimed wood makes each garden feel like an extension of the surrounding environment. They can soften harsh lines, add visual weight, and anchor your landscape design in something earthy and grounded. The best part? You can adapt these ideas to fit your style: rustic, modern, zen, or wild and whimsical. Stick around as we dive into 10 unique and regionally inspired rock garden ideas that combine beauty with practicality. the Minimalist gravel garden, inspired by Beth Chatto's famous dry garden in England. This style has become popular in U.S. urban and eco-conscious landscapes for its serene beauty and effortless upkeep. The concept revolves around large, open areas of gravel acting as both mulch and design surface. Sculptural plants like lavender, allium, globe thistle, or blue fescue are spaced intentionally to create rhythm and balance. Instead of a crowded flower bed, this garden style uses restraint and contrast to create elegance. It thrives in dry conditions and is ideal for reducing water use. The gravel not only keeps weeds down, but also reflects light and enhances the texture of each plant. Subtle rock groupings or a single standout boulder add dimension. This design works perfectly in front yards, parkways, or even as a stylish alternative to lawn. It's peaceful, tidy, and timeless. If you love calm, minimalist spaces that invite reflection, the Japanese-inspired Zen rock garden might be perfect for you. Popular along the West Coast and in design-conscious communities, this style is all about balance and simplicity. At its core, a Zen garden features raked gravel or sand that represents rippling water. Carefully placed rocks symbolize mountains or islands, and the space between them invites contemplation. You won't find busy flower beds here. Instead, plants like moss, bamboo, or dwarf pines are used sparingly to maintain a sense of order. Many Zen gardens also include traditional elements like stone lanterns, small water basins, or wooden bridges. Because of its minimalist nature, the Zen rock garden works exceptionally well in small yards, side gardens, or courtyard spaces. It brings a sense of serenity and encourages you to slow down and breathe. This is more than just landscaping. It's an experience. And the maintenance? Almost none. Just occasional raking and trimming, which can feel more like a meditative practice than a chore. The Xeriscape rock garden. This style is incredibly popular in dry and arid areas like Arizona, Nevada, and parts of California where water conservation is crucial. Instead of traditional lawns, xeriscaping replaces thirsty plants with drought-tolerant options like agave, yucca, sedum, and ornamental grasses. Ground cover is usually made up of gravel or crushed stone, which helps prevent evaporation and gives the yard a clean, modern feel. Larger boulders and river rocks are added to provide structure and focal points. The layout is often minimalist, relying on the sculptural shapes of the plants and stones to do the heavy lifting visually. This type of garden is ideal for those who want something stylish and sustainable. It requires little water, practically no mowing, and minimal maintenance overall. And yet, the textures and shapes make it look intentional, designed, and grounded in the landscape. If you live in a hot climate, this is one rock garden style that can truly transform your outdoor space while helping the planet. Want a garden that not only looks good but also helps the planet? The Pollinator-Friendly rock garden is a wonderful way to blend rugged textures with vibrant color and ecological purpose. This style integrates natural rock groupings with native flowering plants that attract bees, butterflies, and hummingbirds. Think lavender, yarrow, milkweed, echinacea, and goldenrod spilling around flat stones and gravel. Mulch and small pebbles help retain moisture and suppress weeds, while keeping the space neat. These gardens are gaining popularity across the U.S., especially among eco-conscious homeowners. The great thing is that many of these plants are drought-tolerant and thrive with minimal care. You're creating a living habitat while also reducing lawn space and maintenance. Plus, watching the pollinators dance from bloom to bloom adds a new level of life and joy to your yard. It's functional, beautiful, and beneficial. Inspired by high-altitude landscapes, the Alpine rock garden is perfect for colder, mountainous areas like Colorado, Utah, and the northern Midwest. This garden type mimics the rugged charm of alpine meadows, using tiered rock layers and carefully placed boulders to create elevation and texture. The stars of this style are hardy alpine plants like sedum, saxifrage, creeping thyme, and dwarf conifers. These species thrive in rocky soil and cooler temperatures, making them ideal for northern climates. Gravel paths and loose rock groupings tie the space together, giving it a natural, effortless feel. What makes alpine rock gardens so visually appealing is the way they combine vertical height with spreading ground cover. The result is a dynamic, multi-layered garden that looks like a living landscape painting. It's the kind of space that invites you to wander and explore, even if it's tucked into a small corner of your yard. And like most rock gardens, it's incredibly low maintenance. Once established, alpine plants require very little care and will reward you with seasonal color and texture. If you're drawn to romantic, overflowing flower beds and rustic stone pathways, the cottage-style rock garden will feel like home. Popular in the Midwest and Northeast, this style blends natural stone borders with lush, colorful plantings. Think reclaimed stone edging around beds bursting with daisies, coneflowers, phlox, and lavender. The rocks not only help define the space, but they also contrast beautifully with the soft forms of the flowers. This design works wonderfully in front yards where curb appeal matters, as it evokes a sense of charm and nostalgia. It also pairs well with classic white picket fences or rustic wood gates. The garden looks spontaneous, but there's a deliberate structure beneath the whimsy. By combining mulch, stone, and perennial plants, you create a dynamic yet manageable space that evolves with the seasons. Maintenance is moderate, a little trimming, occasional weeding, but far less upkeep than a formal garden or lawn. This style brings personality and story to your landscape, and it welcomes guests with warmth and beauty. For those who prefer sleek design and crisp lines, the modern rock garden is a stylish alternative to traditional landscaping. This look is especially popular in urban areas and homes with contemporary architecture. Instead of irregular stones and whimsical layouts, modern rock gardens focus on symmetry, geometry, and contrast. You might see dark gravel or black lava rock used as ground cover, bordered by steel or concrete edging. Sculptural plants like mondo grass, ferns, or dwarf succulents are spaced intentionally to create rhythm and visual interest. Large statement boulders or minimalist water features can serve as focal points. The palette tends to be restrained. Blacks, grays, silvers, and greens dominate. This makes for a calm yet commanding outdoor space that looks curated and clean. It's perfect for small yards, patios, or even rooftop gardens where every detail counts. Maintenance is minimal thanks to drought-tolerant plants and weed-suppressing gravel. If your home is modern, this garden style can extend that aesthetic right into your yard. Dry creek beds are one of the most functional and beautiful types of rock gardens, especially in areas with drainage issues or sloped terrain. The concept is simple: a shallow trench lined with gravel, pebbles, and river rocks that mimics the appearance of a natural waterway. These beds can guide rainwater away from your home, prevent erosion, and help the soil absorb water more efficiently. But beyond function, dry creek beds are incredibly attractive. Add ornamental grasses, low-growing perennials, or even a footbridge to enhance the look. Many homeowners in the Southwest use this feature as a central design element in xeriscaping. You can get creative with the shape, width, and curves to match the natural contours of your yard. The key is choosing stone sizes that create texture and flow, from small pebbles to larger rocks placed strategically like stepping stones or river boulders. It's a DIY-friendly option that adds both beauty and structure to your landscape. For homes on uneven terrain or sloped lots, rock gardens offer more than just visual appeal. They provide serious structural benefits. Slope-stabilizing rock gardens use terraced layers of stone to hold soil in place, reduce erosion, and manage water runoff. These can be combined with stairs, retaining walls, and deep-rooted plants like creeping juniper, ornamental grasses, and ground covers. While they serve a practical purpose, these gardens can be breathtakingly beautiful. The layers create natural flow and movement, especially when interspersed with texture-rich plants and large boulders. You can integrate pathways, benches, or lighting to make the hillside both usable and inviting. This garden type is common in mountainous or hilly regions, but it's also being adapted for modern suburban lots with challenging elevations. Once built, they're incredibly durable and need very little upkeep. You get a safe, structured yard that also feels wild and alive. It's a win-win for beauty and function. If you're someone who loves creativity and personal expression, then a rock mosaic garden could be your perfect match. This unique style transforms everyday stones into art, using them to form intricate patterns or shapes within your landscape. You might create a mosaic path using colored pebbles, a flower-shaped border from river rocks, or even a sunburst design as a garden focal point. The options are endless, and each one adds personality and flair to your space. This type of garden is especially suitable for smaller yards or courtyards where you want to make a big impact in a compact area. You can even use upcycled materials to make your designs more sustainable. Rock mosaics pair beautifully with gravel beds, succulent gardens, or patio zones. They invite guests to pause, look closer, and appreciate the detail. And the best part? Once installed, they're extremely durable and virtually maintenance-free. With a little planning and creativity, you can turn your garden into a living work of art. We hope this video gave you tons of inspiration for transforming your yard with one of these stunning rock garden styles. Whether you're drawn to the calm of a Zen space, the eco-savvy beauty of pollinator-friendly gardens, or the structured elegance of modern design, there's a rock garden out there for every taste, every region, and every yard size. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed the ideas. Subscribe to Omacy for more creative garden and design inspiration, and let us know in the comments which style you loved most. Have you tried any of these rock garden types? Are you planning a new landscaping project soon? We love hearing your thoughts and sharing in your garden journey. Until next time, happy planting, and may your outdoor space become a place of peace, beauty, and effortless charm.